I'm fine.
Yeah. And you were in Ho Chi Minh City. What is the weather in Ho Chi Minh City? Is it hot? Is it rainy? Is it sunny?
It's hot.
Oh, it's hot. Can you tell me the
30,
temperature?
30 degrees.
How much?
30.
30. So it's in Ho Chi Minh City, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's 30 degrees already. Yeah, that's pretty hot, John. Pretty hot. Okay. And let me see. William, are you there? William, we'll start recording now. Okay, we're recording now. All right. William, how are you? Yeah? Are you good?
Yes.
All right. And what are you doing today? Are you studying? Are you playing games? What are you doing today?
I'm studying English.
Very good. You're studying English with me. And are you going to study speaking English or writing language or reading also?
I'm uh, I'm writing English.
Okay, very
My
good,
mom
William.
is search in the internet some exercise for me to do it.
Are they interesting exercises, William? Yeah. Are they like creative writing fantasy stories or what kind of writing stuff is it, William? Oh, William, your microphone went off. All right. Deanna just joined us. How are you, Deanna? Deanna, are you there?
Here.
Okay. How are you doing, Deanna?
Can you say again?
Yeah. You did a nice job in the class yesterday. Thank you. It was very good. I was impressed with your clear speaking voice, Deanna. You're always helpful when you do that. Okay. And let's see. I want to get my Zoom screen better. All right. Let's see. Who else do you have? Kong, how are you, Mr. Kong?
Good.
Good. And Kong, what are you doing today?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just doing anything? All right. Just doing anything you can today. All right. Let's see what else we have. Bayo, how are you? I haven't heard you speak in a while. Bayo, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, what are you going to do today, Bayo?
I'm gonna play.
Are you going to stay inside or go? You're going to go outside. What will you do outside? What kinds of stuff on a summer day?
Play badminton and go
Play
swim.
badminton and go swimming. Very nice. May, you just joined us. Are you there, May? May. How are you, May? May, I just got your homework. Maybe we'll listen to your homework. Maybe we'll listen to your homework together as a class, okay? Christina, thank you for your homework. You did a nice job. And Rose also. Christina and Rose, very good. Hey, Christina and Rose, your pictures are side by side on Zoom. You guys look like sisters. Like
What?
you look like your sisters. Christina and Rose, you guys are like side by side with your glasses, and you guys look like your sisters or something. I know it sounds crazy, but it's just the way Zoom puts your pictures side by side. It looks funny. All right. Rose, how are you today?
I'm fine, teacher.
Yeah, what are you going to do today in Hanoi, Rose?
I think I'm just going to play.
That sounds like a good idea. I'm just going to play. Wonderful. It's summer. You should play some. Very good. Fiona, how are you? Fiona, are you there? Fiona.
I'm
Uh,
good.
how are you, Fiona? I can hear your voice softly. Pretty good. Having a nice day. I turned the air condition on because it's a little hot in Hiroshima also. And tomorrow it's going to rain. It starts the rainy season in Japan is about 1 week late. So we're going to have some very heavy rain, I think.
Today we're having in China. There's a heavy rain.
Oh, yeah. So you guys, Chloe, what city in China are you in? Are you in a North China city, Middle China, or South China?
I'm in Shanghai.
Oh, in Shanghai, yeah. So Shanghai and Japan are getting the northern monsoon, you guys. They call this the monsoon. It's an Indian word that they use. And let me show you in chat. If you check chat, I'll spell it. Do you guys know that word monsoon? Monsoon. It's when the moisture, all that rain comes off of the Himalayan mountains with all the snow. It's so high, the Himalayas, Everest is like 29,000 feet, that it's like a magnet. It just collects all this cold, snowy air. And then in summer, it gets warm, and all of that either goes south to Vietnam and Thailand. That's called southern monsoon, or it goes north to Shanghai, Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. That's called northern monsoon. So there are two monsoons. But the crazy thing is, each country in Asia uses its own word to describe the monsoon. In English, we use the Indian word monsoon, but in Japan, they say tsuyu is the rainy season. And then, Chloe, can you speak Chinese?
No.
Okay, because if you can tell me, like, what is rainy season in Chinese, that would be interesting. All right. Wait, let me see you guys. I'm going to try to do this. Let's just have a little bit of fun here. All right. So here I'll go to Google Translator before we start the class. And I will go to my Google Translator.
Mr.
And,
Brandon,
yes.
do you know how to speak Chinese or Japanese?
I can speak good Japanese, Christina, but I tried to study Chinese when I was in Taipei last year. Okay, you guys, here, let me just share the screen so we can quickly do some language here, because then you guys can learn some new things. So this is monsoon, you guys.
Monsoon.
Monsoon. And then in Vietnamese.
Gió mùa.
Yeah.
Gió mùa.
Okay, so now what is monsoon in Chinese? Let's use traditional Chinese. That's what they speak, Mandarin in Taiwan.
季风.
Yeah. So Chloe, now you know what that is. Yeah. And then let's look at in Japanese. I'm pretty sure it's tsuyu.
Tsuyu?
Oh, they say monsoon, but that's not right.
Monsoon.
Okay, what if I change this to rainy season, you guys? Tsuyu, there it is in Japanese, tsuyu. Tsuyu. But do you see how close that is to Chinese? The characters are almost the same. Yuji.
雨季.
Yuji. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
Oh, you know it? Chloe knows it? You know
雨
Yuji.
季.
Yuji. Rainy season, you guys.
Sao
So
chị
rainy.
trong đây? What the hell?
So, oh, is Mr. Dippo here? Is that Dippo?
who's Dippo?
Dippo, are you here? Dippo. I just heard Dippo's voice. Who was that that just said that? Or is that M. Fook? It was like a teenager's voice just said that. Okay. Very
Who's
interesting.
Dippo?
Dippo, he's that teenager. He's about 13 years old. Oh, wait, no, Dippo is only Sunday class. I'm sorry. He's Sunday debate class. He's a very funny guy. He and his friend Ben. Ben
Ben?
from, yeah,
Ben?
Ben, right? Ben should be in today's class. Is Ben here?
No, Ben's not here.
No. Ben should
Ben's
be
not here.
Yeah, I don't see Ben. So
Me too.
Ben's brother, his little brother's name is Henry, and
Henry?
Henry and Dippo. Yeah, Henry's really funny, but he talks a lot, and so Henry and Dippo are kind of the funny guys in our class on Sunday. They make crazy jokes, you guys. Okay, yeah. All right, you guys, let's take a look. I want to show you that homework from that you guys actually have done this homework, but now I want to hear you guys just pick one and talk about it for maybe 1 minute, because there are about 18 students. This will take about 18 minutes, but that's okay. We have time. Do you remember these pictures? And of course, some of these were crazy, like giraffes at school and a cafe at school. Cheat sheets, yeah, and flying jacket. In game room.
Game
Yeah.
rooms.
Game room. All right. Who would like to talk about the game room? Raise your hand. All right, Christina. Christina, tell me why you think it's a good idea to have a game room at your school.
No, I say it's a bad.
Okay,
Bad
bad
idea.
idea. Why is it bad idea?
It fills students' head with games, and it makes them lazy and where is it?
You can look at your notes. It's fine to do that
Yeah.
because in a debate, you can look at your notes, you know.
Here, it is. Here.
All right. What did you say before make students lazy, Christina? What was the other one? Make students
I
lazy.
said,
Something about their heads.
it fills up their head with games. Just games. So there will be no more space for their knowledge.
That's right. I remember you said that, Christina.
Yeah, be no space for
What do you think? Is that pretty good?
yeah.
Okay, nice, Christina. William, you raised your hand. What are you interested in?
I say the negative team.
Okay, for jetpack, game room, which one?
She
It's a game room.
Game room. Okay, let's go back to game room. Here's William. Tell us what you think, William.
The student is play video game to relaxing, but if after they play they don't study again. So when the teacher say to start to study, they will silly. They don't study again.
All right,
They
William,
won't
that's really
study.
good. They won't focus.
They won't focus. They only focus in games.
You guys are funny. All right. All right. Can someone tell us, Chloe, which one do you want?
I want the giraffe. Bring the
Which one
giraffe
is
to
it?
school.
The cafe or the which
Game
one is
room.
it? Chloe? Which? Chloe, which one is it?
The
Giraffe?
giraffe.
Oh, the
Yeah, that one.
giraffes. Okay, giraffes. Okay, there was just a little problem with the audio. Don't worry about that. Okay, Chloe, giraffes.
I want to bring a giraffe to school because then when it's playtime, we can play with them.
That's a wonderful response, Chloe. It's very cute. Affirmative. I want to bring those giraffes to school.
Mr.
Play
Brendan,
with them.
Yes.
if in school doesn't have a slide, those giraffes can be a slide.
Christina
Yeah.
will support you. Okay, Christina says these giraffes
Can be slides.
can be slides. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what if you get angry at one of your other students and then you and the other students tell your giraffes to fight each other? It means the giraffes do the fighting and you guys don't have to, so the teacher doesn't get angry for you.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Why not?
No
Tell me
way.
why not.
They are animals, not humans.
They're animals. What does that mean? That only humans fight and start wars and, bad people
Not
fight?
actually.
Yeah.
It's not their fault. It's not
Yeah.
their fault.
But Christina, did you guys know the thing about giraffes? Do you see their back legs are really long? The giraffe can do a back kick that is unbelievably dangerous if a lion tries to attack it or attack
my-
one of its children. Yeah. And
Oh,
some lions can actually kick a lion so hard it can kill a lion if it hits it in the head. It's one
Wait.
of the most powerful kicks amongst animals. So this
oh,
so it has one thing that it can do. It can kick its back leg straight out at an unbelievable speed.
oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that on a nature program. I was really shocked. Hey,
I think
What's that, Christina?
I think none of the animals can dodge that, right?
Yeah, I think some animals know that giraffes have the secret trick. So they
Yeah.
stay away, hyenas and lions especially. Kong, are
That's
you
the
there?
secret.
Kong, what would you like to choose?
I have to choose the
Do you remember we
cheat
had
chat one. Cheat.
cheat sheets? Very good, Kong. Kong, what do you have to say about cheat sheets?
Hmm. I
Do
said
you
bad
say-
things.
Are they good or bad, Kong?
Bad.
Okay, negative response. Why?
When you just cheat shit, means you are cheating on a test or
Sorry, I'm
exam.
late. I have an appointment today.
So, Kong, what you have to do there is you have to, if you say, well, they're just cheat sheets, tell us why is that bad? You have to give more details. They're just cheat sheets.
But they're cheating cheat sheets.
Yeah, they're cheating cheat sheets. What did Christina and some other students say about the game room? You said the game room will make students, what was the key word?
Oh.
Lazy.
They
Yeah, I
will
just heard it.
make a student lazy and not focusing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting because someone in my writing class or another debate class said their teacher said it's okay to bring books to help them in the class. Was that May or Christina who told me that? Do you guys remember that? Or Fiona? Who was it that told me the teacher in their school said it's okay to bring a book in if you need help on a test, but that was like special tests only? Who was that?
Not me.
Not you. All right. It was someone. I wasn't shocked. I mean, I had teachers in college that let us bring in things. Mr. Ben Tron, you're here. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Ben, I didn't know you were from the Tron family. That's like 25% of all Vietnamese are the Tron family.
About
I'm
half.
the weird. I'm the
Wow, okay.
weird.
So he's Ben Tron. It's a cool name, Ben Tron. Ben, what were you interested in? We have cheat sheets already. Kong gave us a cheat sheet. We had 3 computer rooms, 2 giraffes so far, which I thought was fun.
I'm a giraffe. I'm a giraffe.
Giraffe. Christina likes the
Lazy.
giraffe. Ben,
I'm a
what was
giraffe.
interesting for you?
Give me a couple of seconds. What was my thing?
What do you think, Ben? Cheat sheets, jetpack, cafe.
So one people already talk about Chichi and 2 people already talk about giraffe.
Yeah, so you can pick one and just give us a 1-minute talk. Our goal is 1 minute for each student.
I'll talk about bakeries then.
Bakery, good stuff. We haven't done that yet. Deanna did negative last time on Monday. So here's Ben Tron on bakeries and cafes.
We gotta do negative on it, not positive, right?
Yeah, you can do negative, Ben.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
You guys are funny. Okay.
Negative.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna list the negative effect of having a bakeries in school.
Yeah, just tell me and I'll write it into negative response form for you.
I feel funny when there is.
Oh wait, I gotta use the negative team. What is it?
Oh yeah, you can use that language. And I'll tell you another
wait,
thing
give me a
about
couple of
that.
seconds. Let me
Okay.
open Zalo so I can see it.
I'll give you a little help there, Ben. Now, while Ben is doing that research, I was teaching a debate class yesterday, Tuesday. One of the students actually does debate for NCSN, and her team only used one negation, one negative team response. I was surprised, so I really want to teach you more. But she was in a debate tournament and she said, "Oh no, we just say we totally disagree with your position." But I want to teach you guys as many as I can, because if you have a lot of different ways to negate, you're going to get better points from the judge, because the judges will have the idea that this team really prepared their negative and affirmative team responses with really accurate affirmative and negative words to use, right? So the student, she's really intelligent, she's really strong, and she won the debate, but her negative response was the same one over and over. And you guys, I think it was our team strongly disagrees, but her team used that the whole time, over and over and over. So what Ben is looking for, he's looking for the negative team responses that are really important. I have those here too. Ben, if you want, you can use mine. I think I have them here. Yeah, Ben, go ahead and look. It's all here.
Oh,
Ben, I put it there. So pick one of these.
wait.
You want to use the first
There's
one?
our own bakery.
Yeah.
With fresh
You like that
cake,
first one?
pies, cream.
This one's actually kind of good.
Try that one, Ben.
Use again. So it's then the negative team disagree with this view of having a own bakery cafe in school, which can make cakes, pies, cookies, and boba tea, because it have a high amount of sugar, which can cause health issue, and also sugar increase, I believe. Wait, what do you call when you get more energetic?
Hyper.
Hyper? How do
Yeah.
you put hyper in a sentence?
HYPER.
The student will get more hyperactive, and the teacher will have a much harder time teaching them lessons when they don't pay attention in classes.
Very good. The full word is hyperactive, you guys. You guys know that word hyperactive, right?
You
Yeah,
mean
but
very-
I don't use it quite often.
What is the easy way to explain the word hyperactive?
Too much energy. You can't sit in your seat, and you talk too much, and you play games, and you don't focus on your lesson. Many of you said the computer games mean you don't focus, and so hyperactive is no focus. You get too much energy, too much quick energy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now, some students like to eat like a cookie before they take a really big test, but that energy from the cookie is only good for like 20 minutes. For a test, it's better to eat protein like egg or a piece of chicken, and that's good for almost 1 hour or 2 hours of good brain energy. So don't eat sugar right before a test, because you get 20 minutes of power and then you crash and then you feel tired. Also, sugar will make you nervous and hyperactive, as we're talking about here. So, Ben, that's good. We just want short ideas, so you don't have to worry if it's perfect. Ben, what you have here is good enough, right? It's good. So please don't worry. What I'm trying to do with these pictures, everyone, is just to get a quick response from you on them. So let's go to May. May, which do you like? The cafe, the giraffes, the jetpack, the cheat sheets?
The cheat sheets.
All right, here's May. Now let's see. May for cheat sheets. Do you support them or are you against them?
Against them.
Okay. Negative response. What do you say, May?
It's not a good idea because when we do the test, we will not have a good mentality. Like we will afraid of the teacher. And And also, if you was caught cheating in the exam by cheat sheets, you will have a really, really bad punishment.
Very good.
Mr.
Yes, please. Who would
Do
like
you,
to?
do you think that video games are too violent?
Yeah, but I think you must be at least 18 years old to play
Oh.
them.
Yeah.
But the problem in America is the guns that they use in the video games are guns that teenagers and even children can have access to. So it makes the problem much worse for American kids to play super violent video games, because some of these kids they get so crazy in their video game world that they can't separate their fantasy world in computers with violence that they do. So this is why some kids bring like guns to schools and just start
What?
shooting people, right?
What?
And, yeah, and so it's like, nah, they shouldn't let kids play super violent ones until like they're 18, so they can at least realize that this is just a fantasy. You don't do this in your school, right? It's a big
Mr.
problem. Yeah.
When you play some violent video games, like the point of those violent video games is to like kill something.
Some of them are, but there are car racing ones that are fun. Some of them are just fun, like Mario go-karts. That's a lot of fun.
That's much better.
That's fun. It's just the shooting ones. About 30 years ago, Nintendo or another Sega introduced the first really violent video games. And then Nintendo said their games are violent, our games are not violent. But Nintendo actually had a plastic gun that you would shoot at the television screen. And US lawmakers said, Nintendo, don't make a gun like that. It's just increasing the chances some kid will get a real gun. So this is a great debate topic, by the way, you guys. But to see the problem with gun debate in America is the people who really love guns, they don't even debate. They do. Do you guys remember we learned this word ad hominem, attacks? The Latin word ad hominem means you attack the person's character in a debate. You say, oh, you're stupid and your ideas are stupid. And this is not how we debate. You use language like guns have been shown to be used in mass school shootings in America. And so you try to use statistics, but these people won't even debate with you, the Americans who love guns. This is why I'm happy I live in Japan, because it's a no-gun society. In Japan, each year, some bad gangster guys kill about 26 people with handguns. They make their own handguns or they get them from somewhere. In America, there are 35,000 people a year are killed with guns. So you can see 35,000 is just a huge number. So yeah, I try not to even debate guns because the people aren't even listening. They just love their guns. It's called gun deaths. And in Japan, that number is 26. And there are no guns in Japan, but people still get them.
Just 26.
Just 26 people. Right?
Wow.
I know. So you see how easy access to guns makes a dangerous society. Great topics, you guys. Okay, so I only wanted to spend the first 30 minutes to check your topics, but there is one here. I want to check May, because May, you just gave me your homework a little while ago, and I really like to sometimes play a homework online. So May, is it okay if I do the May recording? You won't be totally embarrassed, will you?
It's okay.
Okay, thanks, May. Okay, here's
Thank
May.
you, affirmative team, for presenting the case. However, we must respectfully disagree. Our team feels that creating sheets of paper to cheat on the exam is not advisable, because when we go to the test, this is a time when we need to demonstrate that we really know the subject well. When we do the test, we are thinking about the lessons we have learned, not about the cheat sheets. It's also not a good idea, because when we do the test, we will not have a good mentality, like we will afraid of the teacher. This does not help us do well on the test. Finally, If you was caught cheating in the exam by cheat sheets, you will have a really, really bad punishment.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Wait one sec. I have to stop this because sometimes it starts playing music from my iPod. Sorry about that. You'll suddenly hear music that shouldn't be there. Hey, you guys, May, it was wonderful. May, let me show you the comment that I wrote if I can have my Zalo here. Could everybody hear May's speech? Could you hear May, everybody?
Yeah, we heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just checking because
Yeah,
sometimes
we did.
the audio doesn't play.
Yes.
Oh, he crashed. Oh my God.
What are we doing the whole time? I was outside drinking some water, so I didn't know anything. Okay.
7:30, 30 more.
Sophie is host now.
I think
Sophie,
teacher is logged out again.
Sophie,
Yes?
you're the host.
No, teacher is the host.
Oh,
He
not any-
just came in.
he just came in again. Okay. Where is he? I don't see it. Ooh,
Hello.
are you?
I'm back.
What happened?
Zoom is evil, you guys. It's so bad. I went to put comments on May's wonderful presentation, and as soon as I tried to paste the comments in, Zoom knocked me out of the meeting. So I'm really sorry
Oh.
about that, you guys. And so I have to remember, you guys, you have to tell teacher, don't try to paste comments into Zoom.
Don't paste
Zoom is
comments.
weird. You know, Zoom has been so popular since the corona pandemic 4 years ago. It became popular all over the world, and Zoom made billions of dollars. But there are all these terrible glitches that they never fixed with Zoom, like pasting comments at you guys. Yeah? What do you say, Christina?
When it was COVID-19, I didn't use Zoom. I used Microsoft Teams.
And Microsoft Teams is better.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I don't know. We're just so used to using Zoom. I used it in my Japanese colleges, and I used it in with you guys in this group. So, okay, I'm just looking for today's work because I worked really hard on this, and I need. Yeah, okay, you guys. Now, do you remember I told you, of course, that we're gonna do the crazy topics like taking jetpacks to school and stuff. And the reason I chose this is it's only like the second or third day of debate. I didn't want to give you something really crazy and big because then you guys say, oh my gosh, I have a headache. I'm thinking too much. All right. So I have for today, Wednesday, June 15th, Rose from Hanoi. Can you read this blue part?
But Mr. Bender?
Debate for Wednesday, June
Oh, wait 1 second.
19th. Hello everyone. Today we will check your responses to the somewhat fantasy or even silly pictures with giraffes, cafes, and game rooms at your school. Since most of the topics are about school and you are more or less fun topics, I want to move on to more serious topics. I want you to brainstorm or to work as a group to create 3 or 4 topics of your own for things you would improve at your school. I know of at least 5 things that students, almost all in Vietnam, have described in the last 6 months. But I will keep these secrets for the time being because I want to hear you. The students to describe some problems or things that definitely need improvement at your school. I will take notes here. and we'll begin working towards a little homework, which you can read in class on Friday.
Okay, nice work. Really good. Let's see, Christina, can you read the quick note here? Is that all right?
Yep.
Okay.
Quick note. Some students are from Europe, Japan, Australia, and North America. So by all means, give us improvement topics for your school. If we have time, I will tell you about my high school. This is New Trier High School north of Chicago, Illinois, my hometown. It has been used in many movies to show a basic American high school. Some famous people also went to school there. The school is 5 stories tall, but after a terrible fire at the 4-story primary school in Chicago about 70 years ago, schools around America are only 2 stories tall, so students can get out of the school quickly in an emergency. This could be a debate topic. Should schools be made safer from emergencies such as typhoons, fires, or earthquakes?
Nice reading, Christina. Really good, really clear and powerful. You'll be a good debate member with a voice that strong. Nice, nice. So this New Trier, it has 5 stories or 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it even has a basement. At the very top, it's 5 stories. This is not safe. This school has about 2,000 students. If there's a bad fire, the students have to go down the stairs. But since this school is one of the most beautiful high schools in America, it's made of all brick and it's famous from all these movies, they never changed it, you know. And I think behind the school, they built some more modern wings that are only 2 stories tall, but they kept the original front of the school like this. So that's New Trier. And there's a famous actress called Ann-Margret. She went to New Trier. She was one of the most famous actresses in the 1950s and 60s. She came to America from Sweden when she was only about 9 years old. So she had to learn English. Do you guys want to see Ann-Margret? Okay, let me show you Ann-Margret, who went to New Trier High School, just for fun, you guys. Okay, so you tell me if you think she's as beautiful as Taylor Swift. All right. Ann-Margret, actress. Now, I hope these are good pictures because sometimes she did some pretty crazy pictures. Let me look at them first and make sure there's nothing that's too risky. Okay, where is Ann-Margret? That's a great one. Okay, wow, it took like a million years to get that ready. Okay, yeah, these are pretty good pictures. So Ann-Margret was the #1 superstar in the 1960s. Her famous boyfriend was Elvis Presley, and she was from Sweden, so she was kind of an idol. But if you look at it now, she has like big hair. So there she is. There's Ann-Margret. What do you think, Christina? Do you think she's pretty? That's now. There she is when she was a teenager. Ann-Margret. Yeah.
Margaret.
So she didn't speak good English. This is when she was very young and she came from Sweden. She had to learn English and she went to that high school, New Trier, that I showed you guys. And so they had to teach her English, but she was so beautiful and charming that she became an actress when she was 20 years old. She left Northwestern College that I went to, and she became a famous movie star. All right. Can you guys, let's start our brainstorming. Do you guys know that word brainstorming?
Yes.
Okay, it's when usually you create ideas. Can you tell me, do you do it alone or do you do it in a group?
I think we do it in a group.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, it's usually group work, you guys. You put your brains together. So then if there are like 5 people brainstorming, it's the power of 5 brains all thinking together. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. Hey, Ben, have you ever done brainstorming?
Yes, but it's for essay or writing.
Okay. Do you think it works?
Yes, but it doesn't work great when I work in the groups because different people have different perspective. So
Okay.
it's hard to put everyone opinion together in one big project.
Now, do they kind of become like debate groups almost? Because you're like debating?
Usually we would just have a vote, or a poll, and it would decide, but it's mostly based on like, which opinion is more popular.
Okay. Very interesting. I had to ask some new students. Sky, you joined us from Ho Chi Minh City. Can you talk to us, Sky? It's a great name, by the way, Sky. It's my friend called his boy Sky in Japan. Sky, are you there?
Yeah,
How are you, Sky?
I'm fine.
Do you say your name is Sky or do you say Ski?
Sky.
Sky, okay. It's a cool name. I
The
really-
last time,
Yeah.
the last time I my name was my Vietnamese name
Yeah.
I Vâng
Sky,
Vâng
I remember. Yeah. What was your old name? Can you tell me one more time, Sky?
Trần Võ Hải Vâng.
Yeah. Okay. So Sky's a cool name. How about Vu? Are you there, Mr. Vu? Vu,
Yeah,
nice
I'm
to
here. I'm here.
Vu, we're talking about high school and primary schools. Can you tell me something that's wrong with your high school that you would like to change?
Yeah, I don't have any problems with my high school, but the only thing is bad is the food.
That's it. That's fine to say.
The food.
Yeah.
Food, yeah, the food.
Ah,
And yeah, I didn't see any problems in my high school. They all good.
okay. So Vu, tell me about the food. We want to know about the food.
The food, like my school, like they gave us food, like they all cold food for all the time. Like they have cold for all the time when we ate it. And
Okay.
like the school have, like they cut down on the food for in the second semester. Yeah, in the second semester they cut down on the like oh,
The side?
yeah, they just cut down on the food. Yeah.
Không đọc viết một cái gì nữa.
And like my school, they just didn't very good in making the toilets
Oh,
smell
toilets?
better. Yeah, the bathroom they smell
Yeah.
bad. It's not very bad.
Very good. Those are the two things that students, Vu told me I kept it secret from you guys because I want to use your ideas. So Vu, you just got two of the things that the students always talk about. Very nice, Pooh. Good work. Hui Fook, are you there? Can you join us? I have to get some students working now. Hui Fook, are you there?
Yes.
Hui Fook, do you go to primary school? Yeah. So can you tell me a problem at your school, something that you want to change?
No.
No, all right, that's fine. That's fine. William, you raised your hand. What can you tell us?
In school,
Oh, microphone problem,
Yes.
William.
Oopsies. Microphone problem.
Yeah, microphone problem. I'm only catching like one or two words, William. William, if you want, you can write it in chat. If you guys have a microphone problem, you can write your answer in chat, and then I can read it for you because you guys have good ideas, but sometimes we can't hear. Hey, Chloe, do you go to school in Shanghai, primary school?
No, I go in school at Ho Chi Minh.
Okay. Now, is there anything that you would like to change about your school? A problem?
No.
No, okay, you guys like your school. I'm laughing because you and Hui Fook are like, oh, we like our school. There are no problems here.
Me
Fiona, okay. Fiona, are there any things at your school that are a problem?
I also intend to raise hands, but by the way, my school it has a lot of other hands. Let's take a look. About the food, I'm not really into the food at my school because when I see into the bowl, how to say that, the bowl of the soup, I saw two ants. It's so disgusting. And some of the eggs of the creatures in the flames.
All right. Fiona, can you type it? Because I couldn't catch some of that. There was another microphone problem. Can you use the chat? You can write them and then I'll put them into the share screen, okay? So,
Okay.
yeah, thanks, Fiona. Sophie, can you tell me is any problem with your school?
In my school, the computer room, the student is drawing and write on it aloud.
This is the number 3, computer room problems. Did you say that they don't work so well? Yeah, Sophie, I've heard that. The schools kind of have old computers that aren't very good. Rose, did you want to add something?
And also, my school, the lessons are boring.
Oh, now who said that? Who said at my school the lessons are boring? Was that Christina or who was that?
No, you just call me teacher.
Was it Rose?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose, but your microphone didn't go on. All right. Rose says the lessons are boring. Rose, is this true?
Yeah.
How can you make them interesting, Rose? What are you going to do to make them interesting?
Learn fun things.
All right. Learn fun things like what? What do you think is a fun subject?
Things that students like.
Such
Yeah.
as?
That's it.
Like what?
Like art or PE or computing stuff.
Okay, that's a good point. When I was teaching in Taipei in Taiwan last year, there was an entire course in PE for students who just like PE, and they wanted those students to join the Taiwanese Olympic team because they won the women's weightlifting was #1 at the Olympics. All right, so William, thank you. William said the meat is too salty. Very good.
The what?
William, the meat is too salty. The vegetables bitter.
The toilet's so smelly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The meat is too salty. The vegetable is so bitter. The toilet is so smelly.
These are also famous ones that other students said in the January, February, March debate class. Let's go to M. Phuc from Ho Chi Minh City. M. Phuc, and then I'll go back to May, but let's first go to Mr. M. Phuc. Can you tell us something about your school that you think is a problem?
Yes. The food is so expensive to buy.
Okay.
Two.
The toilet is not clean, and the class computer room, the computer sometimes don't work.
Did it lag?
Yeah, so computer room problems, toilet problems, food problems. Oh, no, this is interesting. Sophie put something new in there. Sophie, this is new for me. The students draw and write on the walls. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Yeah. Now, if the teacher catches you, what happens?
Punishment.
All right. Now, for the older students who are secondary, Jenny, are you a secondary or primary student? You're like 13 years old, Jenny?
Yeah, secondary.
Now, in secondary, do some of the kids smoke cigarettes? Because, okay, the students don't smoke. One student named Ha, she was in my American English class. She said there are like kids who just decide they don't want to study anymore. So they go out to the toilets and they smoke. And so Ha said her high school is too big and the teachers can't catch them. But she says those are students who just don't really care about studying anymore because they keep getting bad test grades. So that's a unique thing. May, you wanted to say something. You had your hand raised. Sorry, I couldn't call it.
Yeah. At my school, in the bathroom, there are not any paper cloths.
Oh, okay. No paper tissues.
Yeah.
use in the bathrooms. Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
And so do the students take them? Do they steal them or?
No. They didn't prepare the paper tissues in the bathroom, so usually we bring on to the bathroom.
Okay, excellent. Let me see. I want to show you guys. And I'll get a picture of this. So I'm going to stop the share on the main lesson. And I want to ask you a question about Vietnam. In Taiwan and Japan, I was a teacher for both countries. The kids have to clean their rooms. Look at even these little kids are cleaning their room. They do a pretty good job. The teacher comes and makes sure. In Japan, they have a lot of wood because it's not tropical. It's a northern country. And so they have to clean their floors. And these kids are really serious about cleaning. Also in Taiwan, they were really serious about cleaning. You get these little towels and you start in a team and you go down and you clean the room. So have you guys seen this before on television or YouTube?
I believe on movies,
Yeah.
especially Japan movies.
No.
It's about school
And you see
in
the
general.
teachers give them, they help them. They say, try harder. The high school kids doing this kind of work. I thought the high school kids were a little bit lazy. They just kind of do a little bit of work. They clean up outside. These kids are really using strong chemicals to clean. Some schools are really serious. The young kids do a really great job, but by high school, they get so tired of it. They don't do such a good job. So the teachers get angry and they make them go back and clean again. And so they have these mops too, yeah. So let me ask you guys, would you like to do this kind of cleaning at your school or would you hate that?
I
I
do
wouldn't enjoy
cleaning
that.
too.
Chloe, you did cleaning? Were you a good cleaner, Chloe?
We have jobs to do. So the people
Okay.
we have floor sweeper, and the
Yeah.
person will have to sweep the floor before they go out to break.
Okay, now do they do a good job, Chloe?
No,
No, okay, so they make mistakes or they get a little lazy or something?
they do like for 2 minutes and then they leave.
Oh no, do the teachers catch them?
No, the
Oh
teachers
my
downstairs.
gosh. See, the teachers come in after lunch, after school or lunch, and they check everybody's work and they say, did you guys do a good job on this? Now, have you noticed in these pictures, it's all wooden floors. This I really love. Do you guys see what is at the bottom of these desks?
What
Christina,
time?
can you see that? What are these yellow things?
Balls?
Tennis
Rubber.
balls. Yeah, some teachers get so angry that the kids keep moving their desks around and making noise on the old wooden floors that they put tennis balls on the bottoms of every chair.
Wait, those are tennis balls?
Yes, they're tennis balls. When I first saw it,
Wait.
I was laughing and laughing and laughing. They get a bunch of tennis balls from the tennis club team, the old balls that they don't use anymore, and they put them on all the chairs. So when you go to move your chair, it doesn't make that huge noise and it disturbs the class because some bad boys purposely move their chairs to make noise, to be funny, and the teachers hate it. So they put tennis balls on all the desks and chairs.
Tennis balls, just tables like that?
Yeah, it makes it really soft. I mean, it works.
Oh my God.
Also, tennis balls are good if they have those bad kids who are lazy and they lean back in their chair. The chair won't fall over because
Wait,
they
what?
always play games. They're kind of like some Japanese kids are bad kids, you guys. And I've taught in 3 different high schools, so I know some bad kids. And so they keep
Yeah.
leaning their chair back and they fall down and they think it's a big joke. And they love to do
Right.
it to older teachers. In Japan, there are like old teachers, and I feel sorry for them. Oh, they're cleaning the toilets, you guys. Now, why are they laughing? Because they know it's like dirty work, but they have to keep the toilets clean too. And
But they're like,
then- and do you see the teacher? He's watching everything, so you have to do a good job, right? And there's
Yeah.
and
Teacher?
you see it's really strict. Okay, questions? Okay, so you guys, let me see what we have so far because we have about 10 minutes left. You're doing a great job. Can somebody read these for me? I want a new person to read for me who hasn't had a chance to read. Let's go to, let's see, Mr. Kong. Kong, would you like to read the brainstorming so far? These notes that we have.
Okay. Okay. Brainstorming causes debating in brainstorming seasons. Problem with high schools. One bad thing, the food, the problem with it. Same food all the time. No change.
Because his voice is like, it's going.
They cut down on the size. Also, the toilet or bedrooms are very bad. Computer problems. The computer do not work all the time. The lesson are boring. The meat is too salty. The vegetable too bitty, and the toilet are so smelly. The food is too expensive. The toilet are not clean. The computer room has problem because the computer don't work. The student draw and write on the walls. No paper tissue to use in the bedroom.
Yeah, and I just want to go to Ben. Ben, can you give us your impressions of Canada School?
I don't think they have any problems as such. Let's see about the computers. We have MacBooks to use. We can borrow MacBooks from the library. Every class that we need a MacBooks, we would go to the library and borrow one. And they often replace those MacBook very often, every few years, maybe 1 to 2 years. About food, we get to choose our own food, what we want to eat, but normally we would pack our own food from home. So lunch. Because our school ended at 3, so we only pack light snack and lunch.
Nice.
And the toilet get cleaned very often, and it doesn't have any. It's not smelly at all.
Do
And
you
they
have
have what is
professional
it?
cleaners then? Do you have professional cleaners?
No,
Who
it's a
cleans them?
janitor that do all the work.
Yeah, janitor, that's a paid guy, you guys. A janitor is a person they give money to keep the school clean, janitors, right?
Yeah.
So do you have janitors at schools in Vietnam, you guys?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Christina, are they good? Are they good?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. William, you have your hand up. I'm sorry I didn't call on you. William, what would you like to say? Oh,
School time does not have paper too.
yeah. That's the bathroom? No paper too? Okay. All right, so
Yes.
we have some really good ideas here for your homework. Again, remember it's a debate class, so don't just write your opinion, right? We want to debate these topics in class on Friday. So what I'm thinking is the debate topic. Affirmative. Our school doesn't really have any major problems. So I don't think any changes are necessary. Negative. I disagree. The schools have several problems.
Meat is too salty, vegetables too
Yes.
bitter.
Is that Christina? Who said that? That's very good.
I said that.
Who said? Who's I?
Chris.
Chris. Okay. Do you say Chris or Christina? Christina.
Christina.
All right.
That's what my friends call me at school.
Yeah. All right. Christina, your name almost sounds Japanese. Uyenchi. It's that almost sounds like a Japanese Uyenchi. Okay, the food is too salty. And remember, etc. You guys, when you write, don't do ... I'm telling the writing classes, don't do ... You have to say ETC, but in a debate, you can't say ETC or et cetera, et cetera. You have to say specifically, specially what each problem is, all right? So don't use and so on or dot, 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 or et cetera. In a debate, you have to give exactly what the problem is, okay? That has to be 100% clear. Okay, so the affirmative team, you can argue, you could say, our school doesn't really have any major problems, so I don't think any changes are necessary. Ben might say, we bring our own school lunches, so we make sure the quality is good. We have professional cleaning janitors who take care of the toilets. That's very good. The students are generally, respectful of their school. So Ben, you could argue the affirmative. That's fine with me if you don't have any major problems. Also, Vu pretty much said this too. I don't see many major problems. They could work on the food. Okay, who wants to add something to this? We have a few minutes. Someone was talking.
But Mr. Brendan,
Yes.
what is the homework?
Oh my gosh, I just gave you the homework. What is the homework? You have to choose one of these debate topics. I don't mean to laugh, but I just gave you the homework, you guys. One more time. You have to choose a problem at school. And if you can speak for 1 minute about the problem at school, you say, the affirmative team, you say, there are several problems at our school that need to be fixed. The toilets are very dirty. We need somebody to clean the toilets. The food isn't so good. They have to improve the quality. But what I was just saying is the negatives. Ben could say, I disagree. I think my school in Canada is actually managed pretty well. We have clean toilets that professional guys clean. The quality of the food is good. So you could say there are no real problems. Vu kind of said that too. He said no major problems. It's just that the food size has gotten smaller and you need bigger size food, right? Okay. Let's do one more just so you know. Deanna, are you there?
I'm here.
Deanna, I remember you did this topic, I think in a writing class or debate class. Can you tell me if there's anything wrong in your school? It was the papers, right? Was that you said no papers, or was that May?
No, I don't say that. I'm saying
All
that
right.
the news is the same.
May.
Okay. The food is always the same, Deanna?
Orange.
And is it good quality or is it kind of gross? Like it's too much oil, too much fish, too much pork?
I think that is a little bit so much oil.
Okay. Let's say
My food at school is too much salty. It's
Okay.
too much.
Now I wrote and so on, but be careful in the debate. Don't say and so on. Okay, you have to say blah, 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 blah. This is why. Okay, any questions, you guys? And I'll put the homework in yellow so you can check it one more time. Argue that your school has no major problems, nothing to worry about. But you can also argue that your school has several problems that you would like to take care of. Let's do one more before we go. Jenny, can you help me with this question? Do you see any major problems at your school?
Let me think. It's really hot in the summer.
Oh, very good. Okay. Now, Jenny, do you wear uniforms at your school?
Yes.
Can you switch to a summer uniform starting
No,
by
we don't have summer uniform.
Oh,
in
no.
school.
Okay.
So it's really hard. The texture of the
Yeah.
of our uniform is it's kind of like yeah. So it's kind of hot. So
Yeah.
we are really dying in the summer.
Okay. I like that, Jenny. It's very honest. We're really dying in summer. Now, this is something crazy, you guys. You say the food is too salty, but in summer, if you're perspiring, sweating so much, maybe it's good that you have a little extra salt in your diet. Too much salt is not healthy, but a little extra salt can be healthy. So, you could put that in a debate topic too. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a file of this for PDF, and I'm going to put that into Yalo for you. And then you can see everything we did today. And then you can also check the homework in that Yalo thing too. Okay, you guys? So.
Teacher, what is homework?
What is the homework? I'm going to put the homework in Yalo because you guys keep asking the same question. Well, what are we actually doing for homework, teacher? We're going to argue debate style if your high school is good or if it's kind of bad, like you would like to change stuff, right? So I will write that all for you. Check your Yalo and I will make it clear for you to see, okay? And so the homework, oh, you mean exactly like what is the homework? Just give me a 1-minute speech into the MP4 or MP3 file, you guys, okay? So do a speaking homework because this is a debate class. Tell me what you think using debate style, like affirmative team. You could say, we argue. Now, what language to use for that homework, you guys? You could try this. You could write, we argue for changing these things in our school, all right? Or we argue against any major changes. Things are generally good.
Generally good at our school.
The lunches are healthy.
Healthy.
The library
is clean, isn't it? Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Great.
So if you
Great.
see no changes at your school, you could do all positive things. That's okay.
Look over here.
No problems. But don't just say there are no problems at my school. My speech is finished. No. If you say my school is pretty good.
Show any else like this.
Oh, it's Mr. Henry. Henry, is that Henry? Henry was going to do a surprise visit. Ben, was that Henry or do you have another brother?
That's Henry.
That's Henry. All right, you guys. So thank you very much. And I will see you Friday and I'll put your homework in Yalo one more time. So thanks, William and Ben and Jenny and Christina and Diana and May and Empuk and Kong and Fiona and Chloe and Rose, Sophie, John, Bayo, Rose from Dong Nai and David and Sky and Vu and Hui Fook. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on Friday.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye,
teacher.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.
Teacher.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a great day. Be safe. It's summer. Some kids are not safe. Bye-bye, Chloe. Bye-bye, Jenny. See you guys.
Bye.